Yesu Anglican Church in Rwanda. We have a Drayton Navas. He's actually the Chancellor of EACC. In other words, he's the titular head. And many others, the rest you know. Expo, where are you? Yes, and many others. DPA, you know, the chaplain. So we are here to see what is happening. And perhaps, Geoffrey, you can demonstrate to us. You want to, this new project, what?
As Ambassador, His Grace, and respective guests here. Here, we were blessed, really blessed. I've been in this industry of education for 10 years. I started lecturing in the university. I'm the director of IT, but also I lecture some of the courses of IT related and ICT courses. But since we started, since actually I joined the academia, I've never had something like this. This is really a goal that we received here for our students, that we can teach them and give them the support. Especially in IT-related courses, you can get stuck on one punctuation like question mark or full stop, and you get stuck there and you stop. With this infrastructure we have here, we have one part of the labs, which are here. We have the server here, and we have the printing. With this classroom control, when you launch it,
so you are the trainer.
Yeah.
Yes.
On the screen, only you see the coding, the points and the codes. But here with it, you can print, either using a flash disk, you get your software and put it on the memory card, and just print to see the result. Also, you can use this machine, or you put on a flash disk, connect it here, and then get the printing and see the result of what you've been doing.
He's just designing the web.
Ah, you're not designing.
Yeah. And also here I have those who study electronics and stuff. So we were designing like certificates, wedding cards, wedding invitations, just to be familiar with the computer, you know.
Which
I don't know the name.
No, which software?
Oh, it's Canva.com. It's a platform that helps to design many things. Yeah, Canva. Yeah, so these four.
From the curricula, from the school, or other books?
Other books
Okay.
It's great.
Speak up, speak up. Yes. Yes.
Show them how these websites do, and they're trying to edit. So in coming days they will be posting. So yeah, it's an ongoing training. So after like 2 weeks or something,
We have a schedule, and the students will be coming at their scheduled time from nearby schools. So they'll be coming to be open, to be managed by someone, an expert who is instructing them. And
It's going to be him?
he is here, he's our IT director, but he has a team.
Yes.
And we'll add more. Yeah.
Who will hold the key?
He will hold the key, but he's also reporting to a
The
senior
key is the
person.
key thing.
He holds the key that is given to him by another senior person. That is the deputy principal of academic affairs.
So the key
Dr.
will not
Papias
fall between
is where he's here.
The key will not fall.
Is with him.
It's not fall between the two of them.
No,
The key.
the key must be reported. The operation of the key.
Yeah, we remember the issue of the key for last cycle. Keys.
Sometimes we move forward.
Yeah. That's very important.
Yeah. It's only the second time they have been here, but already they are excited. And I can see that young people would really want to make this place.
Very good.
So,
Okay.
this is something.
Who can help them with communication skills. And because, you know, generally Rwandans are shy, but they are shy on purpose. It's called respect.
Yes.
So can we make them be a little bit disrespectful in terms of skills of communication?
Sure. Yes.
But keep the respectful words.
Yes. Yes.
But
yes.
be a little bit
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's noted.
On this special day, we are gathered here as the stakeholders and partners in education for this special event of launching the STEM Power Center, also to celebrate what God has done through our partners. So I would like to take this opportunity also to welcome our principal to have introduction and also welcoming remarks. Thank you.
I greet all of you in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Praise the Lord. Good morning. My name is Daifas Joseph Chemorion. I'm the principal for this college. We are barely 3 years old. We began in 2020. December is when we were given permission to operate as an accredited institution. In 2021, we began our teaching and learning activities, and we thank God for the progress that we have so far made. This is a very important occasion today, and I want to take this opportunity to introduce the guests that are here with us today. Amongst us, we have His Excellency, the Ambassador of Israel in Rwanda, Dr. Roy. You have seen him before. You are most welcome, sir, and we are happy to have you here. Can we appreciate him? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh
partnership MOU between East Africa Christian College and the STEM Power, represented by His Excellency Dr. Adam Ron. And on behalf of East Africa Christian College, we have the chairperson, Most Reverend Dr. Laurent Mbanda, and the Reverend Professor Daifus, the principal of East Africa Christian College. Activity they have done on our behalf. So after we
want to establish something here nearby. Maybe some apartments on the main road, given what is coming to us to sustain the community here. We also want, by God's grace, to have a little clinic where our students can do practicum, but also we can attend to the needs of those people. We already are training. Yesterday we were training on ultrasound. We got a gift of an ultrasound, and we are training for the community. Those are our dreams. Those are our prayers. That is our hope, that everything will go as God wants and plans, but also we want to be faithful to what God has provided us. We want to aim high. We want this to be the best institution there can be. Yes, it may not be today, but we'll say our prayers. We will improve what we can today. Tomorrow do it again. After tomorrow do it again. We will never achieve the excellency, but every day we improve. We will get where we want to be. So thank you very much for this opportunity to share with you. And again, I want to thank Ambassador Ron for what you have done. I truly believe this is a gift. And I truly believe that this is also a mark as you come to this term in Rwanda and go back. I believe someday you will visit and see that this has grown to be a significant institution, but also this STEM has grown to impact thousands of lives in this community. So we will aim high, and we will keep you informed if we are privileged to be in touch. I don't know if this was the time to introduce Drayton. I would like to Drayton to say a few words. He is the man that...
Thank you very much, Your Grace. I need to look at the ambassador eye to eye. I am so impressed with what Israel is doing for EACC. And if I have any time on this visit, I'm going over to the United States embassy and say, look what Israel is doing. Why isn't the U.S. doing as much? But thank you so very, very much. And I don't know what that means. I mean, neither one of them work, but I can. But so thank you, really, really. STEM had power. STEM is power. We can do all that we can possibly do with respect to the financial resources that we need, with respect to a really good faculty and a really good student body. But every citizen of this world needs to grow in science and technology, engineering and math. And if the ambassador and if the state of Israel is helping us grow in that way, we can only say thank you many, many times. Please come back, as the bishop has already invited you to. But this institution will be great. This institution will help with the bishop's 5 pillars to the extent we're strong in science, technology, engineering, and math. And this gets us on the way. So we cannot thank you much. We cannot thank you enough. So God bless you, my brother.
So much, Your Excellency Ambassador, the Most Reverend Dr. Laurent Mbanda, all protocol observed. Good morning. Actually, it is my pleasure to be here. When I got an invitation, I was asking my colleagues what they told me there is a new center which is going to be launched. I was so much impressed. Why? Because for me, I did mathematics and physics. And I'm very happy I'm with my teacher. The students, sometime when they told us, this is results, But when you cannot see, it is not easy to get the real sense on what you are doing. But when you program it, you have the results, and you print, you see what you are doing, that's really the most, I think, nicho kintu gishimisha mu buzima. Kandi ni nacyo dukeneye muri education yacu. Dukeneye kureba ni biki, niziye intervention, cyangwa se niziye solution dushobora kuzana dukuye mu byo twize. Ntabwo rero dukwiye kuvuga ngo, I remember on our time, when we was in secondary, they always told us, those who did mathematics, unabajeni cyangwa niki, ariko ukabishaka imibare nyenize integral bajyaga batubwira ngo n'ubuzima bwose, ugashakisha aho wabukoresha in your life, you don't get it. Ariko ubu ngubu ntekereza ko with this center it gonna be clear. Ukabona ko the programming you are doing, the way you are doing, you are providing solution to the community. That's let me take this opportunity also to thank the East Africa Christian College for your support to improve the quality of education, starting from early childhood. It is really very important, not only to link the what you are doing, the business you are doing as usual, but also to think about the development of the people where we are working. Nicyo kintu dukeneye muri community. Nta kwiharira, ahubwo no gusangira byose kugira ngo turebe ko twageza igihugu cyacu aho twifuza. Let me take this opportunity to thank for the support, Your Excellency, for the college, for your support to improve the quality of education, more importantly, to improve the life of Kicukiro district in general. Thank you so much.
Let's also again welcome His Excellency Dr. Ron Adam, the Ambassador of Israel in Rwanda, to come forward and address the congregation.
Shalom, shalom. So, yeah, thank you, Mayor, thank you, Archbishop, thank you, Director, and the Principal of the school. I want to mention Espoir, who is the man behind the operation and bringing the staff here to the country, which is not an easy thing, because it should be exempt from any tax, and it's not easy. So I will talk about it, about the donation later, but I want to talk about the passion that I bring with me for equality education, and that's the reason why I'm here. So quality education is a key for the success of this country. As His Excellency the President vision is very far and reach so many sectors of life here, starting with better health, with industry, tech and high tech, tourism, hospitality, engineers, maybe minerals are coming, some natural resources, of course, modern agriculture. All of these need better people, need quality people, and that is essential that we have better education, quality education, in order to reach all these challenges. This center has to do with STEM, with science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, which are so needed. But of course, even those who would choose to do other things, like being a mayor, or of course anything else, everyone needs skills of computers, of better skills, much better than they learn in schools. And that's what they will get here. Even me, I sometimes need to supervise designing of websites because it's needed. I don't know, getting into applications, maybe even think about new applications that can use. As a diplomat, I do a lot with computer and with all these things that you can learn here. So it's good for everyone. It's essential. It's really basic for every person who wants to bring this country to a better place. This center should be used by the students of the university, which first and foremost, this Anglican university, this Christian university, which you have to be proud of it, of course, don't hide of it, but of course it's for everyone. So the students, the schools around, so it should serve the schools around, and also the community. So I'm saying that because I hear people from ICT chamber here. So the idea of the donor, whose name is Mark Gelfand from New York, is a Jewish person, and I brought him here to build STEM centers in the country through an Israeli organization called Smart Aid, who is a very good friend of mine. So it's always networking, you know. And through this networking, I brought this donor here, and the idea is really to serve these three communities. So we do it in universities, in the campus, but it should serve schools and the community. So if it's open between 8, let's say, and 2, and then from 2 to 6 for schools, it can be open from 6 to midnight for the community. If someone has an idea, he can use it. That is the model of this center. So I really hope that you will be doing that, and it can serve really everyone. We are now inaugurating the 6th STEM center in the country. We promised to bring 8. So we have next week from Rubavo, the 7th one, and we really inaugurated all the 6 in the recent 2 years in Kigali, but also around the country, all around the country, from Rukara to Nyamasheke and elsewhere. I started by saying that quality education is the key to the success. Now I'm saying that the key to the success of the STEM is the key. Who holds the key? So we really look for the small issue of who holds the key, because this place should be open. Should be open. Someone has to have the key and open it. And this is for Masaka, the secretary is here. So for you guys, for Kichuchiro, and for the whole country at the end. And I heard you mention Africa. You have people from other countries, of course. It should serve everyone. Last but not least, you mentioned that you want to be independent. You want to be able not to get presents from time to time, but really to be, and that is 100% true. But still, this nation is young. I would count 20 years old, much younger than any other African country. Unfortunately, because of what he had gone through. And so many countries love Rwanda, and so many people love Rwanda, like him and me and others. And so we still want to give, and if we can, give and share skills, share knowledge, share the Hebrew language, because it's the language of the Bible. I will be happy also to bring a message from the Holy Land in Hebrew. So, Be'atzlacha, good luck, benefit from this center, everyone, and I wish you the best, Thank you.
You have mentioned a very critical issue that Rwanda, and indeed the region, is headed towards being compliant in terms of technology and science. And amongst the proposed 8 institutions to be centers, you considered working with us, partnering with EACC, and now we are the 6th. We really want to appreciate that. We are grateful. EACC, where are we? Can we just give a clap for that? Very good, very good, very good. Thank you, thank you. And this is just the beginning. We have heard you clearly from the very beginning. And on behalf of EACC, we promise to let the center open because that is our goal also, to impact the community positively. The kids will be handled very, very, very well. As I said, they are under the able leadership of my colleague, Dr. Papias, and will ensure that the region feels our presence as a STEM power center. I would like to take this time also to thank in a very, very special way Your Grace, the Most Reverend Dr. Lauren Banda, for the tireless efforts you have made in making sure that EACC is headed to the right direction. The 5 pillars that we have mentioned, you have given your time, your resources, your networks, your partnerships, and everything. We want to appreciate your presence this day for gracing this occasion. Let us give him a round of applause. I also want to thank the mayor of our Kitukiro for accepting to come and be with us here to witness the development, the contribution that EACC is making. Because when he witnesses like this, he sits at a position of power. He will surely not forget us. And he has done it before. We have already seen his goodwill. We want to appreciate your coming and your presence in our midst this morning. Let's appreciate him. We do not want to take for granted that Honorable Drayton is here. Allow me to use Honorable. I know it's not be comfort, but we want to use it here. Drayton is synonymous with the EACC. And we really want to appreciate you. You said the other day that you'll come and come and come. We want you to come and come and come more. But this morning, this morning we want to appreciate you, sir. You are the Chancellor, sir, and so we want to appreciate you for the leadership that you have given to this community. We have signed an MOU this morning between EACC and our partner. Our principal partner is STEM Power, and we want to appreciate ESPO and the team that is steering that organization. They have been very, very helpful. Your Excellency, you should know that we have worked tirelessly. This team has been very good just from March, and now we have the project launched. Just 3 months. I want to thank ESPO and his team, and also my team at EACC for the work they have done. Thank you very much. We would be heading nowhere if we didn't have students and schools that would use this project. And so the schools that are already in partnership with us, please feel part of EACC. We are neighbors. We belong together. This center is open to you. Please let us make maximum use of it. You are most welcome. Come and knock on the principal's door. If there is anything, my door is just next to the project. Come and knock there if you find the center locked, and we will open it. But we will make sure that it's open. You don't have to struggle. And so let us also give our appreciation to the schools that are represented here, the young people and the rest. Finally, my colleagues, as team members at EACC, you can see the fruits of our teamwork. If we continue this way, I'm very sure that God's blessings will be in our way, and we will be taken to another level. Because we are now going towards the 3rd year of being EACC in existence. Who knows what we are going to do in the 4th year, the 5th year. And, you know, Ambassador, His Excellency Ron will be keeping his ears waiting to see, have they changed? Have they done something besides that? So we want to promise you, because we know that we were almost saying that if you walk another step, I'll give you 2 more steps. And that's what we want to do. So my colleagues, let us be alert. I want us to appreciate them for the work they have done in this institution. Thank you. We all owe it to God. It's because God loves us that he gives us peace, he gives us time, he gives us knowledge. This morning as a theologian, when I thought about this event, I said, what is really STEM? What is it really that we are trying to do? And I want to share with you, friends, that we are trying to follow the footsteps of God, because science and technology is about innovation, trying to know. But God knows everything. So this science, this technology is all what it means to be a child of God, knowing things, because God is the source of all knowledge, and we thank him. At EACC, we are grateful to God for the opportunities that he gives to all of us. And so let's thank God, let's clap to God this morning that this has happened. I will return this to our MC for further directions. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you so much. Let's regain our seats.
It will help our students in the sense that these facilities are rare. When you talk about the computers, for example, to access them and find an environment they can learn and be creative and be instructed, not very many people can afford these facilities on their own. And so this is a facility that will serve the entire community. We are going to be open to the nearby schools and all other Rwandan schools that can come in an organized way, they request, we will open for them because we want them to be exposed so that besides the theory that they may be learning in their schools, this is going to be a place where they learn the practical skills and they can apply them in their studies and in their the development of their careers.
So the collaboration is to bring it here. That's the collaboration. And me, I'm calling for this STEM center to be open 24/7 if possible, because it has to serve so many communities, so many people around, the students, as I said, the children of the schools and the community. And it's part of the priority of the embassy, as I said, and that's my role here. And we collaborate with STEM Power USA. By the way, we do it also in Ethiopia and now in other countries around Africa.
We established so far 6 STEM center, which is now the 6th, but also we have other ready, the 2 that are left. So we have UTB, and we have, that is University of Tourism and Business in Rubavu. And soon we shall have one in Nyabiheke refugee camp that we are working with different partners to establish. And so far we train the students to convert their theoretical knowledge to practice. And how we do it, we establish 2 laboratories, and that's what makes one center. And these 2 laboratories, one is electronic laboratory, another one is computer laboratory, and one 3D and other equipments. But very soon we're going to have the robotics equipment that are also in custom that we are going to clear, but also the drones. And the idea here is to teach students to be future engineers. And how to do it? We do it through math, we do it through physics, all related sciences basically. And we work with host institutions to engage training and also bring the trainers. We are working, for example, with the Rwanda ICT Chamber through the K-Lab to provide with training. You have seen a trainer here. And they train them on a number of things, including programming, coding, and any other thing that is tech. And lastly, we work with host institutions to bring in entrepreneurship incubation programs, and very soon we're going to launch some of them in these host institutions. And the idea here is to equip the students not only with equipment, but also the skills, and also thereafter, when they have the prototypes, they can sell it to the market. And we are working collaboratively with the government of Rwanda to see how to do that, yes.